Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hello there.
Hey, what's up, D6? This changes up the entire mechanics of the vehicle. Oh my god.
I am General Veers.
Explosions! You can have this guy up in the ATST. Obi-Wan, oh no, stop it, stop it. Look at the fucking mustache, man. Oh no. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Shedshow. Almost did it wrong. Almost did it wrong. Oh, 13 months. 13 months of wonderful Celestrian. Thank you so much, my dude. 13 months, man. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. I cannot believe that I've been streaming, making videos for over a year now. Welcome in, everybody. This was a good welcome. Thanks for being here, guys. I heard on the Discord that everybody had a shitty day at work today. Well, I did too. It was, you know, it was not even that bad. It's just I worked the whole way through, like very, very hard. And you know what? At the end of the day, there was stuff that wasn't done, and you know, last minute stuff. It really grinds my gears, man. But anyways, we are here now, and we are live with the Shedshow. I hope everybody is doing good. The last time we streamed was actually this Saturday. So I talked to a couple of you guys, but maybe not about the rest of your weekend. So how was your weekend? Good evening, Warwolf. What is up? Welcome in. What was it today? What was it today that everybody had a shitty day today? Jinga, hello, first time chatter. Welcome in. Yes, we are definitely going to talk about Moonstone a lot today. You are new here, which means that you are not aware of the fact that I do a lot of talking in the beginning. So we're gonna get to the painting later, but actually I'm going to skip some things like what I watched. And you know, I watched some true crime, some Scandinavian true crime stuff, which is always enjoyable. And I did watch Lord of the Rings Extended, Fellowship of the Ring. Once again, I think I do this every 3 months or something. I watch the entire thing. But yeah. Apart from that, I just want to get started. But there was something that I noticed just now, a while ago. Just an hour ago, I think. The thing is, guys, let me get it for you guys. I got this. Now, why did I get this? You may ask. I may ask myself the same question. Well, Obi-Wan, first of all, Obi-Wan. And this was only 25 euros. And I was like, you know what? Why not? I want to try. I want to try how the painting is like. Hello there. Yeah, this is the Hello There squad pack, actually. How cool is that? So, just for fun, I was like, you know, maybe someday I can do a video about Star Wars Shatterpoint and just see if it is something that I enjoy, because what I hear from a lot of people is that at the start you would think this is not the game for me. I don't enjoy it, but a lot of people who actually play the game, even being skeptical, they really enjoy it. So I think I want to play it one time, and therefore I was on the lookout for the starter set. Okay, let's switch over. God, I switched everything up. I was on the lookout for the starter set, right? The starter set for Star Wars Shatterpoint, because I think when it came out, it was 100 and I would say 160, between 150 and 170 euros, which was a lot, but the box comes with a lot of stuff. So, because I got this little Hello There set, I was like, okay, you know, let's just take a look. Let's just take a look at what the starter set goes for, what the core set goes for. And then I noticed this. 50 euros. And most of the people who are also in my Discord, we already talked about it a little bit. Like, can this be real? Is this a mistake? Well, we're going to find out because I ordered one. First of all, because there's a whole bunch of terrain in this box, which I can definitely use for my games of Star Wars Legion. I already played some Star Wars Legion games on the actual core set for Shatterpoint. Hey, what's up, Olda? Welcome in. So I thought, okay, so 50 euros for a bunch of terrain. It's not bad, because I did make some Star Wars Legion stuff. Hey, Cyberbob for the 2 months. Cyberbob for the 2 months. Did I see you last time? I don't think so. Oh, there we go. Frisian Weep. That explains a lot. 50 euros. Yeah. So this has to be a mistake. This has to be a mistake. Because this goes for you know, it's on sale at Spellenhorn, I think, and it's on sale for, I think it was 80 or 75. Celestian, maybe help me with this. I'm not sure anymore. So for 50 euros, I could not resist. I could not resist. Also because I think there's like three squads in there, which they are very nice models to paint. That was the main reason that I got the other box. This one again. Yeah, so it's 79 on Spelleful, so I'm a bit concerned that this is just a mistake and they're going to email me like, oh, sorry, we made a mistake. But then, yeah, the only thing they can do is kind of refund me. I think this is a good store, so it's really cheap. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I did not expect that. So for anyone who wants to get a core box for Star Wars Shatterpoint, this is definitely the way. 50 euros is a steal. Like I said, it comes with a bunch of stuff. There's not really good. This is not what comes in the box, so that's why I'm also concerned. It's, you know, description is just a normal description about Shatterpoint overall. And then what I also saw was this product title, you know, it seems like they don't really have their stuff together. But you know what? We're going to see and find out. If you want to know what happened, cliffhanger, tune in to the next stream. When the next stream will be, probably next week. But it would be cool if this is true. Yeah, I don't really know, Celestian. I just kind of got it. There's still 7 available, as you can see. Speldorado, this is a little shout out to you guys. Because I hope you have your stuff together, and if you do, I love you guys. Should we maybe Star Wars Legion? Let's see what happens there. This is normal prices. Veterans for 29. Oh really? The Blizzard Force? Okay, that's kind of rare nowadays. ARC Troopers, they have a lot of stuff here. So yeah, Yeah, it's not bad, and I really think that the Shatterpoint thing is a mistake, but you know what? That's not really my problem, is it? False advertisement. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to do before getting into Moonstone stuff, because it has been busy. It has been busy in the Moonstone Discord channel. So what's been going on? I think a bunch of people got into Moonstone in the last couple of weeks. Maybe even days. Hey, what's up, Spider? Spider's here, also a big fan of Moonstone. I named my YouTube live stream. Did I mention I like the Moonstone tabletop game? Just to annoy people. So yeah. Yeah, we've been enabling a lot of people, and I knew this was the case for Star Wars Legion. Like the amount of comments that I got on the Should You Play Star Wars Legion video that said I got a starter set now and I'm getting into this game, and that was nice to see. But Moonstone is also getting lots of love on my Discord, and if you want to join the Discord, I think I now have a link that pops on to the chat bot every now and then. And Spider has been spreading this wherever he could, and of course, because it is a great game. So what happened? What really happened? You know, this is just all Moonstone talk of the last couple of days. We talked about the Psycho Bombs a little bit, and about the limited edition one. And oh yeah, we talked about Morris, which is one that I really like. No, it's... Do you have a car? That is the question, because I mean, Een Kleine Wereld, the game store, it's really the best place to come. This is Celestrian. I did not know you had a half model as well. I did not know. And this guy's amazing, yeah. What's his name again? Yeah, it would be awesome if you would find someone to play with. Oh yeah, we talked about campaign cards a little bit. Spider, did you ever use these? These are the new ones for the shades. But I think this works kind of like the same way as Spearhead, Age of Sigmar Spearhead works, where there is changing objectives every now and then, or changing battlefield stuff happening, basically. That's what I think. Or maybe I should just read it, you lazy bum. For the remainder of the game's spirits, you can... Yeah, this campaign card. I don't know how many you get, but... looks great, and these are upgrade cards. I haven't messed around with those either, but yeah, looks fun. I think my Moonstone League that I'm playing in, my Moonstone League is going to incorporate these cards probably, because the idea of the Moonstone League that I'm playing in is it's kind of for beginners, for people who want to get into the game, and then we play a few scenarios. So the first one we played Sleepyheads, and in Sleepyheads the two troops that go against each other, they kind of wake up. So they have to wake up by the arcane cards. So if you pull a catastrophe, nobody wakes up. If you pull 3 of whatever arcane cards you have, 3 of your units wake up. And that's pretty cool. And then you have to deploy just outside of a window or a door near a building. The idea, the narrative behind this is everybody went out and celebrate the last evening about getting all the moonstones, and now they realize that there's more moonstones growing, so everybody kind of wakes up from a with a bit of a hangover, which is a lot of fun. That was the first scenario we played. The second one was, I'm not sure what the name was, but basically we had what's her name again? Anya. She's one of the Shades models, and she can turn into a Striga. Is it called Striga? I think so. And you have to defend her or you have to attack her. And there's one model on the attacker's team who can turn Anya in a Striga. And if she is a Striga, then she goes nuts, basically, which is a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to see what the next objective, the next narrative campaign is going to be. It is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. Spider, you have the starter set and all the goblins. Nice. 4 days and could not put paint to mini. Something always comes up. Yeah, I feel the same way. And we all had a shitty day today, Spider. What about you? Did you also have a shitty day? Because let's talk about our shitty days. Well, it is cool that you can. I mean, you have all the goblins, but you don't have all the Dominion models, I guess. So you could choose Dominion or cross faction. That's the beauty of Moonstone, I think. So yeah, let's head over to the painting desk, because there's some more stuff that I wanted to show you before we really get started. One thing that is not Moonstone related, I already showed it off on Saturday, but there was not a lot of people here Saturday, so I'm just going to continue with this today. This is a little model that I picked up, and by the way, I have an auto focus on now on a very old camera, so if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. But I think it's going to be better. My focus is going to be better this time than all the other times before, where, you know, I watch back my streams and basically the whole stream is out of focus. You guys could have said something. Just say, dude, what the fuck are you doing? What the hell is going on? But this is Sean Laporte. He's a halfling knight, and I love it. No, there's no overheating issues anymore, because I have a fan now, like an actual, just a desk fan, pointing towards one of my cameras. This is a metal mini from Warp Miniatures, and it is absolutely awesome. Focus, please. Yes, there we go. It is absolutely awesome. I did not know that metal minis could be this crisp, basically. It's not super detailed, but it is detailed enough for me to make a very cool mini out of this. This cost me €6. €6 for this dude. And I mean, I'm not getting into Arc World anytime soon, because you guys know that I have way too many stuff going on. But man, I am tempted to get that starter set one day. But yeah, apart from that, also talked about this before. I got this one just because I like the colors in them. And Celestian, I don't know what you're doing with your fairies. That's why I asked. But this would be a really nice set. It's just a couple of colors. It didn't cost a lot of money. And I like pastels. I mean, yeah. I'm a little snowflake like that. I just like pastels. Pretty nice little box. I'll show you the paints, and then we're going to get to painting. These are some very subtle, soft, soft colors, and I do enjoy them. I already used this for the fonts a little bit. I'm going to use it now as well. It does look a lot like this one, but yeah. You have that set. What? Okay, I did not know that. So, what are we going to do today? I wanted to talk a little bit about the cards, about some of the units that we're painting today, but I think we're just going to do that per unit. So, whenever I finish one, we're going to talk about it a little bit. And I am going to bump my cap into the camera all the time, probably. For example, this is Gloom. As you can see, he's not done yet. What I do with most of these Moonstone models is that I start with slap chopping them. And what slap chopping is that you basically prime it. You can do a zenithal if you want to, but that's kind of cheating in the slap chopping way. And then you airbrush it with a lighter color. Then you airbrush it with a white, and then you go over with some speed paints. The speed paints I use right now are the ones from Skill 75 that I got one day. Thanks to mini-marvels.nl, which was a very nice gesture because I got the entire set and I've been using them for most of the Moonstone models. I will show you the ones that are nearly finished that really just need some touch up. What? I kind of lost her name now. Jesus, really? Jada. This is Jada, right? Yeah, we're going to take a look. And of course, it's the one card that I don't have right now. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. It is Jada, 100%. Yeah, so this is Jada. Jada is a fawn. From the Leisure faction. She's actually cross-faction, as you can see here. We see a little sun, and we see a little, like a deer skull, I would say. This means that she can be fielded as Commonwealth and Leisure as well. Jada is very, very awesome. I really like this model and how I painted it so far. But I do want to do some more work on this. I think the slap chop method is really, really nice if you start with it. And then after that you can just touch it up however you want. But I needed to get this done when I had game day because I didn't want to show up with unpainted minis, basically. So I really like this one. I really like the base. I did that base like it's custom, basically. There's some cork on there. There's some actual twigs on. This is a kind of like a branch twig. What do you say? And some of the flowers that I got from Temu. I also used some dirty down moss effects, as you can see, and it worked out pretty nicely. I do want to touch her up a little bit, like I said, but for now we're just going to set her down there, and I just want to show you her card a little bit, explain a little bit. Because this is a Moonstone dedicated stream and we're going to talk all about Moonstone today. So, these are some passive abilities. Basically anything here that doesn't have a something like this, like a green X or whatever, these are some of the passive abilities. So, she has a dagger. If this character deals piercing melee damage, increase the damage dealt by 1. It's piercing, it's a dagger. It's +1 on that. Pretty nice. It's pretty good. Swift. When making a reaction step while engaged by an enemy, this model may move a 2-inch instead of the usual 1. This can be very, very helpful because basically she can move out of engagement of some models. Some models have a range of 2. I think that is the limit. Her range, this is her melee range basically, is 1. She draws 4 melee cards. If she's the one attacking, I think she draws an additional 2. That's just how the game works. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to snooze the ad a little bit. That's something for later. Arcane. This is how many arcane cards she will draw. Evade is a minus on the arcane cards that your opponent draws, I think. I think it was like that. And her arcane ability is shoot bow. It's just a 10-inch shooting her bow. It takes 3 energy. Energy can be seen right here. Target suffers X plus 1. So X, whatever arcane card you drew, plus 1 piercing damage. Her catastrophe is that she cannot use her bow anymore, which sucks. I had a moment where that almost happened, so I just didn't bluff. Moonstone is a game of bluffing, and I will explain that to you a little bit. I can show it to you guys a little bit. I did this on Saturday as well, but let's say, right, we have Jada with her shoot bow. Yeah, that's the same for Flintlock. I think he has the same thing. It takes 3 energy. I'm going to explain it later. She draws 4 arcane cards. So let's draw 4 arcane cards. I don't know if these are shuffled. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is what I get. Now, what do we see? If we take Jada, we see that she needs a green card. Doesn't mean which one. Doesn't mean which number. We have a green 2. So I'm going to say to my opponent, this is a green 2. Now my opponent draws 6 arcane cards. And that is always 6 unless you have an evade stat, I think. I think that is a plus 1. Yeah, so this is what my opponent draws. He doesn't see a green of 2. And I believe that there's only 2 green 2s in the deck, so he's gonna say, sure, this is a green 2. I'll give it to you. Now, if I, the one with Jada, would have bluffed this one, so I would say, no, I have a 3 of greens. And your opponent has a 3 of greens in his hand. The opponent's going to say, you're bluffing. We have to show that card. We see it's not a 3 of green. So my opponent can put whatever card he has in his hand on here. And this means a catastrophe, which means that Jada's bow is now fucked up. But exactly what Celestian says right now, Jada's arcane ability says target suffers X plus 1. If it would have been 3 plus 1, would have been 4 damage, which is a lot, as you can see from Jada herself. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's more than half. That would have been really, really messed up. Now, what happens when you take damage? You notice these blue little dots. That is how much energy you get at the replenish step at the beginning of every turn. If you would take 1, 2, 3, 4 off, that means that these these two blue ones would have been gone. She cannot gain 1, 2, 3, 4 energy anymore. She only gains 2 the next round. And what you do is you take a marker and you just paint these in. So yeah, that's that's really basic how Moonstone works. I am of course going to make an entire video about this and explain it to you while I also edit the footage. But that was basically what Jada can do. Jada, I think she's also... Yeah, what I forgot to mention, she is also sure-footed. This character may jog over water features and wooden patches and pays 1 less energy for traverse actions. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. Not today, but in the video probably. A jog action is always free. A jog action is basically 4-inch. This game is a lot of fun, and I kind of want to try and stream it. There's a little ad coming in, by the way. But yeah, that was Jada, and like I said, I want to work on gloom today a little bit. And maybe when we get to it, we will work on these two guys. If we can get speed paint on these two guys, the warband is pretty much done. This is Chubbs, also an archer. He's super cool, I think. Did a little bit of OSL on him, a little bit heavy, I think, but that will be okay. Spider, I got colored acrylic cubes to mark things instead of the cardboard defaults. First order deal on AliExpress is goated. Yeah, that's a great way to do things. But yeah, let's work on gloom a little bit. Now, should we take Gloom's card? Before we get started on him, I'll do this with the rest as well. I think that can be fun. We have a little ad break in, so maybe we should wait for everybody to be on board again, because that will be... Mark Chiswell, hey there. Jada would take into account when targeting an enemy their evade stat, causing Jada's arcane stat to either be more or less than her base of 4. Cover modifiers will also alter this. Yes, that is true. Yeah, of course. So if there's cover, if there's heavy cover, you take away 2 cards, I believe. And obviously if the target has an evade stat, yes. And welcome in, by the way, Mark Chiswell. Yeah, he's awesome. Wendigo, I think he's called Wendigo. The ad break has ended, which is great news. The only dude I'm going to talk about a little bit more before painting him is Gloom. Now, Gloom is new to me. I haven't played with this dude yet. Maybe looked at his card once or twice. So let's just check it out. Weakling. Weakling, reduce all damage this character deals by -1. Harvest actions will cost +1 energy. Yeah, this is just a keyword for Moonstone. He is a weakling, which means that well, what I just described. Moonstone is really easy, guys. It's really easy. It might be good to let you know what a harvest action is, though. I don't know if I have my stuff here. Do I? Give me a sec. Ah, yes. It's really, really unnecessary to do this, but just for, you know, if you really don't know anything about Moonstone, this might be important, right? Let's just do it. Okay, so your sleeves look standard card sleeves. I got Paladin brand Percival that fits like a glove. All right. Yeah, I just took some from some old Star Wars Legion cards since they are obsolete now. So yeah, okay. Let's see. These are some dice. These are the Moonstones. These are D4s. Okay. D4s. What happens at the beginning of Moonstone, and I'm not going to do it because my wet palette is here, but you drop dice like this, right? They're all over the place, they're in the middle of the board, and they kind of scatter around. Well, let's pick up this one, for example. This landed on a 3, which means that you have to take 3 harvest actions to dig it up. If you dig it up like that, it is in your possession. Yeah? It's easy as that. Sometimes it falls on a 1. It takes 1 harvest action to pick it up. And that is really, that's the thing that drew me into Moonstone was this mechanic, because I think it's so much fun. For Gloom, like we mentioned, and I'm sorry if I'm explaining this to you guys like you're all a bunch of stupid, you know, but it costs +1 energy. A harvest action is normally just 1. It costs 1 energy. It will take him 2 energy to make an harvest action, basically. So yeah, he's not a good digger. Let's just call it like this. Slow. His jog actions are limited to 2 inch. A jog action is 4 inch normally. It is the free move that you have in Moonstone. You can always do a jog action. 4 inch is pretty nice. 2 inch, really not that good. But I think this guy is supposed to be around the back a little bit. So yeah, and then we have slow, we have gnarled stuff. If this character deals slicing or piercing damage, melee damage, reduce the damage dealt to nothing. Now note that this, I'm not going to get into this too much, but note that this says stop sign. This means that it's nothing. It doesn't mean it's 0. 0 is something else in this game, because you can still modify a 0. You cannot modify this. Basically, slicing and piercing with a staff it doesn't happen. The only thing that he can do if this character deals impact damage, increase the damage dealt by 1. So impact damage, he deals 1. Now this is a fun one. Take note, because I had a lot. I did play Gloom, by the way. I did play Gloom. Whisper to the Wild Things. It takes 2 energy and it has a range of 8 inch. Move animal target 3 inch. This means that he can move the jackalope, because the jackalope is an animal. It means that he can move murder bunnies. Murder bunnies, animal. It also means that he can move enemy animals. Doesn't specify It doesn't specify if it has to be a friendly or not. So yeah, can have a lot of fun with this. What else do we have? So these were basically his passives, and then we come to his arcane abilities again. Shadow Walk. It takes 2 energy, right? Takes 2 energy. Place this model within 2x. Yeah, it speaks for itself. Use this one as well. Was really, really nice because I got a 3, so that's basically 6 inches. Then we have Smothering Smothering Darkness. Takes 3 energy, 6 inch. The target suffers X plus 1 magical damage and gets a -1 evade stat until the end of the turn. Thank you so much, Olda. I have to fix my little subscriber goal thing down there because it doesn't work anymore. But thanks so much, man. Thanks for subscribing and being a part of our little community, because you have been active like a lot of people in the Discord, and I think it is a lot of fun. It's a good thing that we have going there. So thank you. And yeah, really, if there's ever going to be like something like a community game, we should definitely, or a community day, we should definitely play Moonstone somewhere. And I'm okay to go anywhere. So just yeah, let's just check where and what. And Jace da Face, lurking and working. What's up, my man? It means that you're not going to be streaming tonight, I think, right? But Smothering Darkness, basically just a magical attack. It's really nice. Gets -1 evade stat until the end of the turn. I mean, he gets -1, which will become, like, if he was the enemy as well, wouldn't it become a +1? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't talked about signature moves yet. I'm not going to get into melee because it's probably the most complicated thing of the game. It is not really that complicated, to be honest, but I'm not going to explain it today. But you have to take note that these dudes always have a signature move on melee. His signature move is low guard. So where is the signature move, you may ask yourself? Well, just flip the card. Slip into the shadows. This is an upgrade for low guard, and you get a melee deck as well. If you get a low guard, you might want to upgrade this one to a low guard. What does it do? Place this model within 4 inch. Okay. I know that Jada has a fun one. Jada, where are you? Okay, yeah, Jada. Jada has a signature move on Falling Swing. It's also a melee card, and that is Mercy Kill. I lost my game last time because my opponent didn't have few wounds or fewer. I was hoping that he would at that point of the game, but he didn't, because it deals +2 damage. It's very, very cool. It's very, very cool. If your dude is almost dead and I get a Falling Swing and I can do my Mercy Kill, it's probably going to kill you. Very, very cool. I really, really like Jada. Enough talking now. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Are you excited? Are you guys excited about Moonstone? There is a few very, very good videos on Moonstone out there, by the way. very good how to play videos. It is really, really, really simple. It's really simple. Okay, so we're just going to continue with painting Gloom, and it would be nice if I could finish Gloom today. What do we need to do? We need to paint the leather stuff, that's for sure. Yeah, let's just start there, right? Some leather. It's a fun little community. It definitely is a fun little community. I'm very, very tempted to kind of change how low this camera is though, because I set it up and I was really happy with it, but not really feeling it at the moment. I also hope that Moonstone is getting big. I really do. And I hope that I can, you know, with the video that is coming, and it is not coming soon, guys. It's definitely not coming soon, but like let's say in a couple of months or something. I hope we... I'm really curious to what is going to happen to Moonstone next, because I mentioned this last time, but there's been a lot of there's been a lot of teasing of new stuff on the site, basically. So someone from the local game store was saying some things like there's cool stuff coming. So I'm very, very curious, and then there was someone from the actual development team of Moonstone who were talking in the comments of one of my videos, like, stay tuned, 2025 is gonna be big. So I am very, very curious to see what is next. Yeah, that is true. It would be nice if it would... Yeah, if it wouldn't get too big, but... I mean, that's probably... How big can it really become, is the question. It's never going to be as big as GW stuff. I doubt it's going to be as big as Legion, although... Apparently, Legion really went down on the most popular game charts. So I think we'll be fine as long as it stays nice, like a nice indie game. Then I'll be good. I'm good with that. Oh god, this camera. There's always something wrong. Like now it is working because now it is actually in focus, and now my cap is like bouncing against it all the fucking time. I mean, first world problems for sure, but... Cool, Spider. Yeah, that's the sweet spot. And then the last game should be the 4-player free-for-all with the sleepy hat scenario. That is pretty cool. The speed paints are pretty cool. I haven't actually tried the speed paints from... What are those from? Army Painter? The Mega set? And there's nothing wrong with speed painting. I was in a phase where I was like, nah, I'm not going to use speed paints anymore. And now I am now I am using a lot of speed paints, and it's just really convenient. Plus, it is a very, very nice base to still do some very, very good painting later. It's for me always like a back and forth with paints. Like just see what works. For example, this, I'm now mixing two speed paints together to get this leathery kind of look. Just because I think that it will work. Yeah, they're great. So I use these ones, which aren't the best, to be honest. Instant Color speed paints, Skill 75. They're really, really... they're kind of translucent. Or some of them are really, really translucent. So, what should we do for these little bands here? I'm thinking about something orange, because I already did that with another model. Yeah, I'm going to get some orange. I think it's called Frenzy Orange. Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, the contrast paints purple are really, really nice. My very first contrast paint ever was, I think it was called Volupus Pink or something. This camera, God, I just should take my cap off. Basically, that's what should be done. Yeah, I like this orange. What I do think about this Skill 75 Instant Paint line, by the way, is that as soon as I got it, and as soon as I start... Like, I'm also a sucker for branding. You guys probably know that from me by now. But it screams whimsical to me, this entire set, because it has, like, Endurance Brown, it has Frenzy Orange, it has, like, Spectral Wolf Gray, it has Shadow Black, it has Rotten Pus, it has Zombie Skin, but we have some like whimsical kind of stuff. Mana Regen Blue, Magic Blue, Gray Spell, Corrupted Stamina, yeah, those kind of, yeah. That would be heresy for sure. Yeah, that would be heresy. I'm headless at the office, and it's I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. But maybe I should take it off in a while, because this is getting annoying. And why am I painting the bones orange now? Oh, okay, never mind. I think I should have done the... I should have done these orange as well, but yeah, okay. It's fine for now. I think we are going to use a little bit of this pastel color for the horns. No, we're not. We're going to use white because I used that the last time as well. Give me a sec. Yeah, I was just going to ask Celestian, how's it going with the sanding? Because you're sanding dice, right? You should make some moonstone dice, man. I know that making dice is like, I mean, you can't really make a business out of making dice if you're doing it. If it's going to be super slowly, but it would be cool. No. Nobody should ever donate anything to me ever again, I think, because I did get a lot of stuff. I mean, I think you guys saw the Star Wars Legion donation. What the hell? I was actually like, "What, dude? What? No, that's crazy." Yeah. Yeah, Moonstone dice. I still want to have the original ones. You know what I'm talking about, Celestian? Seriously, I wanna... I really hope that Goblin King Games, the developer of Moonstone, the maker of the game, can point me towards the direction of those specific dice, because they are glorious. They have the Moonstone font, I believe. And I know that a bunch of you watching will be thinking to yourself, what do you care about? Seriously. But man, those dice are nice. The ones in the box, no. The ones that they use for the marketing material. You know what I mean? Oh, by the way, I ordered myself some new brushes from Mini Marvels, obviously. I got myself some more sable hair and Kolinsky style brushes. I think I have the Da Vinci ones or the other brand, I don't know. Not Winsor and Newton this time. The big news, yeah, probably another faction. Yeah, probably another faction. Maybe a new starter. Although this starter just came out, I believe. But I have no idea. I've been thinking about it a lot. Like, what could it be? But I hope it stays the way it is, like most of the things stay the way that it is right now. I've been just so surprised about how deep this game can become. You can really do some crazy things if you combine with the different faction icons and the different keywords like gnomes or fauns, or why not mix all of those up. I want to have one day. I think the next thing that I'm going to get into after this warband, because I am for sure going to collect a few of those. I think the next thing will be like gnomes or just Commonwealth in general. So humans, I want to maybe finish my humans because I have a few now because of the starter set. Oops. There's a little ad break coming in, by the way. But not for everybody. Oh god, yeah. Trolls is also a thing that I could see myself playing one day, or giants, or it's going to. I'm probably going to end up with a pretty big collection, anyways. But I'm going to do it this way, so I'm not. I'm going to get the warband, paint them up, and then after that get something new, get some new toys. Just buying stuff all the time, Star Wars Shatterpoint starter box, is should not be the way to go. Kind of wondering why it's out of focus, because the focus distance is not it's too close. I wanted to get into miniatures and was seriously choosing between Shatterpoint and Moonstone. I went for Moonstone, but 50 euros makes me think. To be honest, if you have... first of all, wait for me to tell you if it is okay, Spider, just for context, I just saw the Shatterpoint starters, the core set, which is normally like 150 or 160 euros. I saw it for 50 euros in a Dutch web store that most of us, I think, know. But if you have the coin, I think you should go for it if it's legit. And I will tell you if it's legit, because I'll probably get a confirmation, or I won't, and I will let you guys know in the Discord, obviously, because this is quite crazy. This is I'm very, very curious to see what's going to happen with this, because it's ridiculous. It's a 100 euro discount, basically. And Moonstone is definitely also more my kind of thing, my kind of fantasy, for sure. Hey, what's up, Stork? What's going on? Yeah, 50 euros. Shatterpoint starter set. It's from a legit store as well. So I'm very, very curious to see what's going to happen from now on. But you know, if you guys want, there's still 7 available. But like I mentioned, just wait for me to get the confirmation and that it's all good. And because I wouldn't want to throw you guys in some purchase that will end up being a scam or end up being a disappointment or whatever. I have a larger than normal hobby budget, especially because I can technically write it off as a business expense. But if I had to choose between Moonstone and Shatterpoint, I'm handing back my Star Wars fan cards. Yeah, I know, it's not really a choice. And if it is a choice, Frisian Weep, then I think you made the right choice. Moonstone is infinitely more. Oh, John Doe, sorry man, I didn't. Yeah, Mark, I did. Sorry guys on YouTube, I totally I'm totally ignoring you guys as always. I don't know from how long ago this was, but sorry for that. I don't have the 2 tabs open. Let me fix that, by the way, because this is ridiculous. You guys are talking. Let me get that double tapping going now. let me get the double tapping. Yeah, it is a problem. It is a problem. There we go. There we go. But yeah, Mark, if you're still here, I am in the Moonstone Discord. They have been everybody, like from the community and everything. I didn't talk a lot, but they also share around the videos. The video that I made with my girlfriend painting her first mini, which was a Moonstone mini, which was fun to see. And I think, like from what I've seen, the Moonstone community is so friendly, so friendly. So that's pretty cool. Okay. So we're going to use a little bit of a skeleton horde. Skeleton horde contrast paint for the horns and stuff. And maybe some other places as well, because why not? It's a great color. Works good as a shade. I'm doing basically all kinds of techniques. All at the same time, so please, you're not here for professional painting. And this is going to be a little bit dark, but we're going to lighten everything up as well. But what did you trigger on, John Doe? on Star Wars Shatterpoint. Because yes, I will definitely let you guys know. I don't know, maybe I have an email right now. Should I maybe check if I got an order confirmation or something like that? Let me check that for you. Yes. Let's see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I? Yeah, it's confirmed. Okay. It's confirmed. Awesome. So, Jean Do and everybody. Speldorado, Shatterpoint, there we go. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. I mean, maybe I should get another one. No, I'm not gonna do that. Or am I? No, no, no. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Scalp the shit out of it. No, no. But I think just maybe nobody wants it, you know? Maybe nobody wants it. But 50 euros? It's, yeah. That's what I mean, man. Frisian Weep. That's what I mean. That's exactly that's the reason why I bought it now, for sure. Like for the terrain. Where are you located again? Shondo. And now you will receive an empty box. Yeah, we will see what happens. I mean, I'm willing to take the risk, and it was Spider. You just talked about hobby budget and everything like that. Yeah, terrain, Stork. There's terrain in there, and you know what? I played on that terrain. During a Star Wars Legion tournament, because it doesn't really look out of place. It's a little bit bigger scale, but I think they also released this terrain. Like for example, the Outer Rim terrain pack that they just released. It's both for Shatterpoint and Legion, I think. Not entirely sure, but I think so. And they want to do that across the games, you know. Yeah, I still don't really understand the difference in scale, and well, I do, because you know I think they thought it was going to bring them some money, but I don't think Shatterpoint is doing that well. Yeah, but it will be their Vision Whip. They are releasing so much Shatterpoint squads, it's unbelievable. They do like as much as with Marvel Crisis Protocol. So I don't think that's going to be a problem. We're going to have a Yoda, we're going to have everybody. You know what? I don't know if the Skeleton Horde is working for me, but it needs a little bit of a dry brush. And I hate this side of... I want to kind of just want to make this black first, because it's distracting. But yeah, I think we're going to have to do an all-over dry brush soon. Let's make it a little bit lighter. For now, this is what we have. And to be honest, I'm not too happy with it now. But it will be good when we get the basing now. It was the same thing with these guys. Like when I start the basing, it looks a lot better. And a dry brush will help a lot. Next up. Who are we going to work on now? I think Chubbs. In Tilburg, okay. Yeah, but there's probably people playing Shatterpoint, right? I don't know, to be honest. I don't know who plays Shatterpoint. But I really like the models. And that's the reason why I got this, by the way, Shando. This was also something that I got from a sale. Which is relatively expensive now if you put it like besides that starter box. But this was 25 euros. And I love Obi-Wan. And I love clones. So this was supposed to be just a painting painting thing. If I enjoy Shatterpoint, who knows? Let's take a look at Chubbs. And then I'm going to take a little break. I have a droge mond als een malle. So, Chubbs. Chubbs is a faun. Keyword faun. I have not played with him yet. I don't know his cards. So let's take a look. He has weakling, like a lot of fauns. Are they that weak? Okay, sure. So it means harvest actions are going to cost +1 energy. And he deals 1 less melee damage. Then he has Rouse. For 3 energy, 6 inch. Target faun or animal restores 1 wound and gains 2 energy. Okay then. Een droge bakkes, ja. Een droge bakkes. So this is pretty good. This is pretty damn good. Target faun or animal restores 1 wound and gains +2 energy. Now I have a question. I don't know if there's any Moonstone aficionados in here. But listen to me now. An animal, some animals, they don't have any energy. It restores 1 wound and gains 2 energy. Let's take one of the murder bunnies, for example. They don't have any energy because they take from Boris, the bunny summoner energy. Probably it says somewhere that they cannot have energy. This character can only enter play when summoned by a friendly character. It does not activate. It can never have energy. It can never gain energy. There we go. Moonstone. Easy. Easy mode. And you know what I like also? What I like about Moonstone? Thank you, Spider. It's like, it's like a... Yeah, they're like, yeah, I never thought about it that way. They're like in the seats. Yeah, it's cool. I think I'm going to close these up, by the way, because this hobby station, as you can see, it's nasty as shit, and that's because I kind of airbrushed on it. So I'm going to close that off maybe, and then yeah. So we have my dudes all over there watching their buddies. So yeah, he can heal, misdirection, 4 energy, that's a lot, 6 inch, move target enemy model 3 inch. Really, really nice. I have a lot of movement shenanigans. But what I wanted to say, sorry that I'm going all over the place. The developers of Moonstone, I think his name is Tom Greenway. They wrote an article about the comparison of Moonstone and Magic the Gathering, and I Really enjoyed that article. I think you should read it. I think you should read everything on the Moonstone site, by the way. For anyone in the Twitch chat, I know that a couple of people are getting into Moonstone, thinking about getting into Moonstone. Look at those blog posts because they're really, really nice. But the thing that I just did, like check back on the murder bunnies, if they can actually have energy, I knew it was going to be on the card. And that is why I like Moonstone so much. I don't want to go for something like that. I don't want to go to a rulebook, check it out, and basically you can play it without a rulebook. There's if you know the basics, there's no rulebook necessary. Everything is on the cards. Anyways, misdirection, really nice. So we have some movement shenanigans with Chubbs. Chubbs is pure Lesjevold, by the way, as you can see from the icon right here. Shoot short bow, 8-inch for a short bow, that's quite nice. X piercing damage, and his short bow also gets destroyed when he suffers a catastrophe. So yeah, pretty cool. And he has some healing, some more healing. So Chubbs is just an overall just a great healer. Who would have known? 4 arcane, 3 melee. Yeah, he's okay. He's okay. Signature move on low guard. Love potion. Aw, how cute. Reduce melee damage suffered by -1. Okay, that's nice. That's real nice. End step effect. Choose a character you control. Move the enemy 3-inch directly towards that character. The enemy cannot target that character with an action until the end of the turn. Move the enemy directly towards the character. The enemy cannot target that character with an action until end of the turn. Okay, interesting. Mortician cannot be targeted with actions until it performs an action or it's the end of a turn. Move me. Nice, nice, nice. Love it. I actually have a little grub here, Spider. This is the one that my girlfriend painted. This was her first mini ever. Quite nice. Vibrant colors. She did a little bit of shading. She's better than me. and a lot quicker than me as well. So yeah. Yeah, that's Chubbs. That's Chubbs, the Chubbs. Yeah, that was from the starter, exactly. This starter set. Beautiful. Yeah, she still has to paint like the rest. I have to paint mine as well. I did paint a few. I can show them off. They're right here. Oh god, I'm so organized today. It's unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. We have Friar Flavius, who is not really done yet, but it's looking all right. Looking all right. Friar Flavius, who can be on there as well. We have Flintlock, which I kind of messed up, so I have to start over. I really don't like how he looks now. I do like his colors. I think the yellow and the... This doesn't look bad at all, actually. I thought it looked really bad, but it's okay. Still have to work on him a little bit. And then we have Black on Black. That is nice. And that is not a sexual reference. Baron from Fancy Hat. Yes? and his squire. Do you guys know about? Do you guys know about the? About Jesus, where am I going with this? Eric is basically the squire. Is basically from Fancy Hat Squire, and he has a couple of cards about that as well. So he can buff nobles and soldiers, I think. If he has, he can buff a soldier for 1 extra something, and he can buff a noble for 2 extra something. And what that extra something is, God knows. No. But the cards know. But do I have them here is the question. Oh, Celestrian, by the way. Celestrian, are you still here? Celestrian is sanding dice at the moment, but I still have your thing. Still have it, and yes, it is. I opened it, but they have been in here for a long time. So next time I see you, we're going to play a game of Moonstone in the Kleine Wereld, and I'm going to give this to you. Yes. Do you still play, by the way, or did you even start? Because, I mean, that could be fun. I haven't tried this either. I'm not looking to plan for to start a TCG. Maybe One Piece, maybe the Gundam TCG that's coming up. But we'll see. We have enough games as it is. Whew, you know, I'm going to put on the heater. For that I will have to go to my house because I am in the shed right now, of course, obviously. Oh, I've been into plenty of TCGs, Stork. I did a little bit of Magic the Gathering, but yeah, kind of. Like I mentioned, I think sometimes I think I'm really dumb with rules, but Magic the Gathering was a bit. I thought it was a bit too complicated for me. Or my cards were just too complicated. Like we played Commander, and yeah, was kind of complicated. But I heard some drama around Magic the Gathering, like same as GW, that they're money grabbing assholes and everything. Yeah, I don't know what's true, but I heard some. I heard some whispering, some little birds. So yeah, I played a lot of Pokemon TCG. Actually, when I started this channel, I played Pokemon TCG on this channel. And I might do it again soon. Why not? Apart from that, what TCGs did I play? I played a little bit of the Final Fantasy TCG, which was meh. It was okay. GW are Saints compared to Wizards of the Coast. Okay, I never read into that, to be honest. But yeah, I was looking to get into the One Piece TCG because I like the cards. Maybe the Dragon Ball TCG. Just get a little starter deck or something. I sometimes it's just nice to get some cards, you know. I like that. But when I get that urge to buy some cards, I usually buy some Pokemon cards. You played One Piece, okay, cool. I really enjoy the anime from what I've seen. I didn't really see everything, but no, but I mean, I just like my I like my Pokemon cards. I have a weird thing with Pokemon cards, by the way. I will show you that after the break, okay? Because I collect one specific Pokemon, and that is my collection. I kind of put it out of my head that I'm going to ever have the entire, I don't know, 151 set, although I'm pretty close, or the base set, something like that. But I do have one specific Pokemon that I collect, and I have a lot of them. I don't have all of them, but I have a lot, and I will show that to you after the break, maybe. I'm going to take a little break, and hey, what's up, Omni? And yeah, I will see you guys in a bit. I'm part of the Goblin crew in Discord. I am also fortunate enough to know the Goblin King himself, Tom Greenway, and character development Joe Pearson, who I get to play. Oh, okay. So in YouTube we have a little bit of juice. We have a little bit of juice going on. Okay, see you guys in a bit. Yes, hello. We're back. Mark Chiswell, who is in the know-how on Moonstone. I'm glad to have come across your channel. It's great to see some more Moonstone content. If you haven't already, you should let the people on Discord know about your channel. Yeah, I know. I'm always kind of reluctant. Is that a word? Is that the word? I think so. About posting my channel everywhere. I know I should do that more often, but if I'm new to a community, I don't think it's... Yeah, I don't think it's fair. If I'm mentioning Moonstone, I will let you guys... I will definitely let you guys know. I think that the upcoming few streams are going to be about Moonstone anyway, so I'm going to finish the fonts and everything. And there's going to be a very, very big... very professional Moonstone video coming out in the upcoming few months as well. I'm working on getting myself some terrain and then like a nice little backdrop and everything. I want to do some effects that it's actually so that it's getting dark, you know, because the moonstones only get out when it's dark. As you might know. So I'm working on some stuff. I wanted to show you guys what I'm collecting because I just talked about it, right? This is my my Magikarp collection. wait a second. Yeah, so I collect Magikarp, and this is all I have now. But I was thinking, what would be like the easiest? What would be the easiest, cheapest way to collect, to get a collection done, right? And this is basically it. This is my Magikarp collection. I don't have all of them, and I should really refresh the collection because there's a few new cards, but I have a few really cool cards in here, and I'm going to show you. This one is actually really nice, and it's quite rare. I got this maybe, I don't know, 10 years ago or something. I bought it from someone for I think 20 euros, and this is worth quite some money. Then we have Giovanni's Magikarp, obviously, and Misty's Magikarp, which is cool. This is just very you know why I started collecting Magikarp? Well, first of all, because they're cheap, or I hope that they would be cheap. They're not always cheap. This one was actually quite expensive as well, I think. But it's simply because I like the orange on blue. I like the orange on blue. That's it. This is the base Magikarp. Yeah, I have a few holos. Yeah, like I said, the Shining Magikarp is a. I don't have all the crazy cards. We have a few that I still need, like the full art and everything. I still need those, but it's not really priority at the moment, obviously. What else do we have? I can show you around the binder a little bit. This is the McDonald's collection, which was out a few years ago. Which one is the most expensive? I think this one, but maybe I think this is the most expensive of the entire Magikarp. Across all the Magikarps, we have this one is a cool one. It's a first edition Misty's Magikarp. This is my own, actually. Well, these are all my own, but some I bought afterwards and some I've owned for, well, 20 something years. But there's one, like one of those combination cards, like a Magikarp with that will thing. But I think the Shining Magikarp is the most expensive one. And then I also started the same with Cyndaquil, because I like Cyndaquil. As you can see, I wasn't really... I don't have a lot yet. but I just like Cyndaquil. It's one of my favorite ones. This is some random stuff. This is some Japanese stuff from the 151 set. This is yeah, this is some random stuff. This is the 151 set. Yeah, yellow borders are now old school. Yeah. A man of culture, Cyndaquil. Yeah. Yeah, this is basically 151, and it's almost complete. Of course, I missed the Charizard, but this is pretty much all done. This is all done. Here I miss a Alakazam. Here I miss a Golem, so it seems. I miss a Haunter. Interesting. I missed something here. Executor, I would say. I'm not sure. This one I like a lot. I have this one in Japanese as well. And then we have some. This Dragonite's also one of my favorite Pokemons ever. And then this is all. This is I have most of these, the full arts, but I have them like in one of those plastic sleeve things. Like this one, the Snorlax. The full arts are really it's called Illustration Rare, I think. And I have another one of those. And that's about it. I have like another binder full of cards, but that's all my old stuff, and I don't really have them completed. So yeah. So if you have any Magikarp cards, if you happen to have them, do let me know, because I'm interested. Yeah, Jindo actually never played Pokemon TCG. Did a lot of Magic the Gathering. Yeah, I played a little bit of Magic the Gathering, like I just mentioned. Yeah, Zapdos is awesome. So, what do we have here? We have our boy Chubbs here. And I'm kind of afraid to use speed paints on this guy. And why is that? Because there's a lot of smooth surfaces. But what we can do, we can speed paint him and then go over with a dry brush again, or do some other stuff. Let's just see what we can do. Let's see if this works. I think it does for Chubbs. And for everybody that has been here for like a year, or maybe even a little bit less, you guys know that I don't own any bigger brushes than this. I bought those finally. I bought some bigger size brushes because I'm so done with these like doing everything with small brushes. The biggest I wouldn't say lie, but the biggest misconception is that you really need tiny brushes for everything. You just need a sharp brush. And it's okay if it's bigger. Because actually for speed painting, I think the bigger the brush, the better. Okay, to a certain point, obviously. But... I really, really like Chubbs. He's one of my favorites. Yeah. 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 Painting with a size 20. Now I picked up some size 3, I think. And the size 5 I think was out of stock. And I didn't want to buy from another place than Mini Marvels, obviously. And no, I didn't get everything. Sometimes I just buy stuff at Mini Marvels. I do have a little partnership with Mini Marvels, but I don't always just say like, hey dude, can you send me this? Can you send me this? Sometimes I just place an order, and then usually Sam says like, why did you should have told me. I'm like, no man, yeah, you also have a business to run. Yeah, do start a YouTube channel. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, though. Oh, Chubbs has a really fancy how do you call it, quiver? It looks real nice though. Yeah, I think I'm just going to shade him with maybe I can use some Citadel paint for this. What color hair does Chubbs have? Brown, I would say. He's kind of like a dirty blonde. Alright, here's a little key. That's cute. Yeah, I'm gonna get a Citadel flesh tone, I think. Let's see what we have. Like something like Fire Slayer flesh, maybe. Fire Slayer flesh. Let's just yeah, I think actually for Chubbs and for his little belly, I'm going to just paint him as normal. Or maybe I should take out one of those pastel paints. What do we have? Nah, that's too pastel-y. Hey Jondo, thank you so much for being here. It was nice to talk to you again. I will take note of my of my YouTube chat. It's actually next to it now, so thanks for being here, my man, and I will see you later. Yeah, Fire Slayer flesh, and then after that, just It is a bit brownish though, Fireslayer flesh. It's going to be real dark, but that's okay. We're going to light him up, so let's not worry about it too much. We're all going to lighten it up. We have to do an additional dry brush anyways. Let's start here. Oh yeah, this is going to be perfect. This is going to be perfect. Let's get his little nipples there. Sorry, I should focus first. Yeah, from here we're just going to light him up, but to be honest, it looks quite nice already. "24 cards, okay. And they're the new cards, right? Aren't they? Oh, if you want, can you drop it in the Discord? I'm quite curious. So this Fireslayer flesh is a really smooth finish. I really like it. Sometimes it just pulls a little bit too much, right? The contrast paints, they pull a little bit too much. And not this one. Which is nice. I'm just going to reset the music, guys. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it looks quite nice, and it doesn't really pull. And we're going to lighten it up, of course. Let's get to his little face. I mean, I don't even know if I'm going to do too much about this. Like some highlighting, probably, but... I did a horrible job on cleaning this this sculpt up, by the way. Don't be like me and please clean up your stuff. Alright, cool, Celestian. I will take a little look later. My man Chubbs. I really like him. Ben the man, yeah, I know, man. I should wait. I'll fix it a little bit. Maybe this helps. It's a little bit better like this. I should maybe turn a little bit. I will do that for the next stream. So you like Moonstone? I love Moonstone. I am in love with Moonstone. I played a couple of games. Please elaborate. Okay. I will. Beginning of the stream was a lot of Moonstone. What I like about Moonstone is that it's quite simple. It's really easy to pick up. I love the models, but there's still some serious depth in this game. There's a lot of combinations that you can make with the factions. I like the arcane deck. I don't know if you are familiar with Moonstone at all, or are you totally new? Do you use a lot of terrain in Moonstone? No. Usually they say about three houses or 3 buildings and some scatter terrain, and then you're good to go. But honestly, I've seen people play with less than that. I've seen people play with only scatter terrain. So yeah, I've been making scatter terrain for Moonstone, by the way. I'm sure that some of you have seen the video. If you want to check it out, I have it in my my shorts section of YouTube. It is card driven, but you share a deck. It's not like a trading card game or something. You don't have to buy all kinds of cards. You kind of share a deck. I can show you a little bit. So what we have here is this guy's unit card. So we're painting Chubbs. This is Chubbs. Chubbs looks very tan. Chubbs looks like he just came from a holiday from Spain or something. Anyways, this is Chubbs. He has a melee of 3, which means that he gets 3 cards. He draws 3 melee cards when he gets in melee. If he is the attacker, I think he pulls an additional 2. His melee is a range 1, so he can hit anything within 1. He has 4 arcane, which means that he draws 4 arcane cards. And he has a -1 evade. Don't worry about that for now. We have a couple of passive abilities. Let's forget about those as well. This is the kind of stuff that you do with the cards. So you have the shoot short bow. He has a short bow. He can shoot it for 3 energy. The energy is down here in the blue bubbles. What happens during a game is you get hit. Chubb gets hit. You remove this one, you remove this one, and for example this one, if you get hit for 3. Which means that you will not replenish this energy anymore, the blue ones. So you get less energy next turn. But if you want to shoot a short bow, for example, 8 inch, Takes 3 energy, so you take 3 energy off of Chubbs. You have to get a green card, a green arcane card of whatever number. There's different numbers. And then you basically shoot and the target suffers X piercing damage. X being the number that's on here. So let's say Chubbs is shooting his short bow, right? He has an arcane set of 4, so he draws 4 arcane cards. Whoops. 4 arcane cards. Yeah? This is a shared deck. Remember, this is a shared deck. Your opponent draws 6 arcane cards as a defender. Depending on the evade stat, I think this can change. As you can see, we have green arcane cards in our hand. And as you might remember, Chubb needs green. Enable for this to work. We have a green 2, which means that Chubbs will do target suffers X piercing damage, 2 piercing damage. But you lay down the arcane card first, right? You lay it down right here. And you tell your opponent, I have a green 2. Your opponent gets the 6 cards, the arcane cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he can determine if you are lying to him. He doesn't have a green 2, so he's probably not lying. But your opponent can also say you're bluffing. So he's calling your bluff. In that case, if he's right, he can replace any card with this one. If he happens to draw a catastrophe card and he's lying, you can place this on this one. And then Chubbs will suffer his catastrophe, which I don't have. Where's Chubbs now? I'll take another card. Chubbs is gone. You always have a catastrophe effect placed like right here, beneath your arcane ability. This catastrophe is the resisting player may place his model within 6. There's just things that happen when you're bluffing and you're getting caught in a bluff. So it's a game of bluffing. It means that you're not rolling dice. So if you have... there's nothing to blame really, because you can always say that you have the card in your hand. And just say like, yeah, sure, I have a green 3. So he would do 3 damage, which is a lot. You can still kind of manipulate what you have in your hand, and you can, you know, it's not dice rolling, and that is, it can get very, very interesting, especially with the catastrophes. Because Chubb's catastrophe in this case, if he would be caught in a bluff, Chubbs, his short bow would break. He wouldn't be able to use a short bow. So it's pretty cool. Celestian, also good to note, if someone says bluff and it was the truth, you go again for free. Yeah, that is also true. If my opponent would say, I think you're bluffing, but I was actually telling the truth, then I can use my ability again for free. So, pretty interesting. And it's really, really, really funny situations arise on at the table. It's an amazing game. It's unique, that's for sure. Also, another thing that Yeah. So it's a shared deck, Ben. It is a shared deck of 21 arcane cards. And every... Sorry, I'm totally improvising, so sorry for the... Oh, here's Chubbs, by the way. The cool thing about this arcane deck... this is not all of them, but just to let you know. You only have the 3 one time in the deck, but for every color. So we have a blue 3, we have a green, and we have a pink or a red. I believe the 1 cards are in there 3 times. And the 2 cards are in there 2 times. I think that's how it works. Right, Celestrian? The 1 cards, or is there 4 1 cards? No, I think there's 3. So you can actually tell. Yes, yeah, it's inverted. It's inverted. So 1 3, 3 1s, and 2 2s of all the colors. And then you also have a couple of catastrophe cards. And I think there's only, I would say, 4 catastrophe cards in the deck, maybe less, maybe more. I don't know. And they're pretty cool. And these catastrophes, they can mess you up big time. They can mess you up big time. And yeah, this can keep going. Yeah, so Mark, how many catastrophe cards were in there again? 3 or 4? Three catastrophe cards. Cool. Yeah, but it is shuffled all the time. It is shuffled all the time, and like I said, it is. Yeah, it can be. It's a funny game. It's a funny game. I like, seriously. I don't know if we're ever going to face each other. But I usually tell the truth in this game. Because like last time I played with Jada. Yeah, it's an amazing game. It's an amazing game, Ben. This is Jada, and the same as with Chubbs, her catastrophe is that her bow breaks, basically. She cannot use the bow anymore. And that is painful, although she's still pretty good with a dagger. Now, there's another deck in this game, which is the melee deck. And I'm not going to get into that too much. But we have some offensive cards and some defensive cards, basically. This is the setup. Starting a game for friendly... Oh, okay, I haven't even seen this one. Oh, this is basically how easy it is. And maybe Mark can elaborate on the melee a little bit, but it's kind of like a rock, paper, scissors system, but more in depth. So, for example, let's see if I'm explaining this correctly as well, guys. Let's say that someone is using a falling swing, someone is attacking. You can see here, you deal this much. I don't know if it's clear. You deal this much and you suffer this much. against whatever card this is. Now, for a high guard, if I play a high guard, it basically cancels each other out. Note that this, kind of like a little stop sign, or forbidden sign, or I don't know. This is different from a 0, because a 0 can still be manipulated by, I don't know, like damage type or +1 on something. This cannot. If I'm correct, I'm not super sure about this. If we would face these two against each other, what would happen? A fallen swing, sweeping cut. You deal 3, suffer 2. And same, but the other way around. Deal 2, suffer 3. And yeah, you have a couple of cards. I mean, your melee stat is on the card. Like I showed before. Melee, this guy, he draws 3. If he was attacking, he draws an additional 2. So yeah, it is a great little game, and it is super simple. These things that I just mentioned are the most complicated things about the game. We have 18 melee, 3 low guard, 3 high guard, 3 sweeping cut, 3 fallen swing, 3 rising attack, and 3 thrust. Yeah, and then there is one more thing that I can talk about regarding the cards, and that is that every character, or I think, yeah, probably, do the bunnies have signature attacks? I don't think so, but anyways, we have a signature move, which you can see right here. And his signature move is on a low guard. If you flip the card, this is what the signature move does. For a low guard, you can upgrade the low guard if you have it in your hand to a love potion. Now what happens? You don't deal any damage, but you reduce the melee damage suffered by -1. Choose a character you control, move the enemy, and whatever sidestep effect most of the times with a signature attack, signature move, I should say. So that's a lot of fun. And Ben, for the last thing that is really cool about this game, what it's all about. We have Moonstone. This is not. We have Moonstones. This is not the correct number. We have 7 Moonstones at the beginning of the game. We just drop them on the table like this, a little bit higher, but you know, we drop them like this. Okay, let's say they are right here. This will be a crazy fall. And what you can see here is a 4, a 4, a 1, and a 2. This is how many harvest actions it will take to dig up a moonstone. This will take 4 harvest actions. This will take only 1. If you take 1 harvest action, you're in possession of this moonstone. And that's what the game is all about, getting the moonstones. Hence the name Moonstone. It's super easy, and there are some models, some of the fonts who have the keyword weakling, for example. They have to take, it takes them 2 energy to dig up this 1 depth moonstone. And that's basically what it's all about. Super easy. You take a 4-inch move, which is called a jog, for free every single turn, and then you have a couple of actions. An action can be oh god, there's a few. You can take a step action, which is 1 inch. You can do that as many times as you want, as long as you have the energy, so it takes 1 energy. A harvest action takes 1 energy, normally, not for weaklings. Then we have a traverse action that takes 2 energy, I think. And then we have a couple of more actions probably. Yeah, an attack action, which you can do as many times as you have the energy for it. And just to mention one more time, Ben. Just to mention one, I don't know if I explained it correctly. But when Chops gets hit, you take away his HP. This is HP. A little heart, HP. If you take away this one, will mean that he will not regain this energy in the next turn. It doesn't go away immediately, it only goes for the next turn, the next replenish step of the next turn. There is characters. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really have them now because these are the Fauns. But there's characters that have all their energy right up there at the beginning of their HP bar. There is characters that have it the other way around, that have all of the energy at the end of their HP bar. Yeah. So that makes for interesting stuff. Another cool thing about Moonstone, I mean, I can talk about this for a very, very long time because I'm obsessed with this game. There's different kind of wait, just 1 sec. We have a step, melee, harvest, traverse, arcane, reaction steps, and active abilities. Yes. I forgot about the reactions, which is very important. After every normal action, I think your opponent can take a reaction. Right? I think so. This guy. I love this guy. I always take him now. He's not done, by the way, but this is Boris. Boris, the bunny summoner. And Boris has bunnies, which he can summon. And these are annoying. These use his energy, by the way. They don't have their own energy. For every bunny on the field, you get an extra energy in the replenish step, which is a lot of fun because after a while, whoops, if you have enough energy, you can summon this guy. This is the jackalope. He can also be taken as a troupe character, so you can take him from the start, which I normally do. I take him and then throw him into combat, and when he dies, I am probably at the point to summon another one. Yeah, he is scary. He is a scary boy. Red against the brown, basically. Yeah. But we have all kinds of characters. I don't have the rulebook with me right now, but we have this. I got this from my girlfriend. She plays the Dominion. And this is a big boy. I'm not sure about his HP, but I imagine that it's a lot. And yeah, it's such an accessible game, man. I think you should really give it a go one day. I'm not sponsored by them, by the way. It kind of looks like it today. I'm sorry, but it's just I'm excited about it. Yeah, this is the starter box, the 2-player starter set. This was an important one. The 2023 Best Miniature Rules for the UK Game Expo. And that got them some fame, which they deserve. 100%. I like every single interview I see by Tom Greenway, and we have what's her name again, Mark? The lore writer, the narrative writer. They seem to be a very, 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 very friendly bunch, and yeah, I love everything about the game, man. Yeah, the rules are, I think they're up for free as well. And then we have a couple of other dudes. Oh, we haven't even talked about Mr. Toodles, man. Jesus. Mr. Toodles, one of the coolest characters out there. He plays a little jazz flute. No, he's pure Dominion rebuild, right? Or is he shit? No, he's pure Dominion. Yeah, it looks really, the rulebook is awesome. The lore is very, very cool. I've been reading up on it as much as I can. And yeah, these are some of the humans, by the way, which I have yet to fully paint. But this is this comes in the starter box. This is Flintlock. He shoots things. And then we have the Baron from Fancy Hat, which I cannot wait to paint up. Very cool dude. And we have a bunch more stuff. So yeah, there we go. That was the little sales pitch. I remembered how our pig riding gnomes in there. Pig riding gnomes. We have a goat riding gnome for sure. I think he's called, isn't he called Billy? I think he's called Bele. In knight armor. No, that is a goblin. I know who you mean. Wait, he's right here. A puck riding. Yeah, you mean this guy. The rubbing? Oh, sorry, I do with my hands probably. Yeah, this guy's awesome. Yeah, my girlfriend chose Dominion. So these are her models. We have a couple more. She painted her very first mini, actually. This is Grubs. And I think she did a very, very good job for her first mini. So, and she was quick. So yeah, man, that was the sales pitch for Moonstone. Go get it now. No, but I'm really excited to play more. I played a couple of games. And I had a lot of fun. I play in a little league in Kleine Wereld. In Papendrecht. Dog the Flatulent. Oh, sorry, I'm doing the rubbing again. Fun fact, that is the name of the doggo, not the rider. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about this game, and yeah, playing in a little league, like I said. Won my first game, which was a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm glad that you jumped in, Frisian Weep. Was it Frisian Weep? I think so. Yes, I think the main European representative of Moonstone is eenkleinewereld.nl. Other than that, I am not sure, but they have pretty much everything available as well. Yeah, definitely do. It's a fun game. And Ben, are you Ben from Tabletop Kingdom? Because I know that is a Ben. Because if you are, I usually have to go to Zuid-Holland to play my games of Moonstone. But if you are, I mean, that would be awesome. If you are Ben from Tabletop Kingdom, god damn it, man. And if you're not, that's also okay. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to color the base, because I'm always annoyed by bases that are just gray. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think you always have to paint your base. One of the first things that you have to do, because only then you can see what the colors are going to look like, right? Let's just go do that. Oh, that was my cap again. Yeah, I know. Clear acrylic bases are, you know, my buddy Rick, you know, for Star Wars Legion, he does the clear acrylic bases with his armies. It was really nice with Star Wars Legion, but to be honest, I would never do clear acrylics on these, because it is I like the miniatures so much that I tried to make little dioramas out of all of them. I mean, I made this stuff, you know? It was... With all of them, I made a little diorama. I don't know if you saw Mr. Toodles, but look at Mr. Toodles, man. Basically made a little stage for him. Love it. Love it. Okay, there's... For the people on Twitch, there are some ads going to start soon. I'm just going to do some painting in the meantime. Yeah, for this I'm going to use the moss, the dirty down moss again. Yeah, the Gnomish airship is awesome. Awesome. That's definitely one that I'll get when I get into with the frog face. That is the goblin airship, I think. Right? Yeah, I that one is really cool. Ah, you have to disappoint me. You're not from Haarlem. Where are you from then? You're not Ben from Tabletop Kingdom. God damn it, Ben. But where did you come from? Did you just stumble upon the channel, or are you a subscriber, or? Lelystad. Okay. That's also quite doable. I would like, if you want to play this game, Ben, I would really recommend just joining my Discord. I think it is in the description below. I hope it is, because we have a bunch of players. There's a lot of people getting started with Moonstone in the upcoming weeks. It feels like. So yeah. Feel free to join, and if not, just come and hang out at streams or whatever. Yeah, the Goblin airship is awesome. But you know, I think I'm going to collect some more Moonstone stuff. I'm not going exclusively Lesjevault or exclusively Commonwealth. They're too much fun. Oh, sorry for the cap again, guys. I thought I had it fixed last time. That I had a good thing going on with the placement of my camera, but apparently not. If I can work less, game less, and paint more, I'll get every Moonstone mini. I'm just concerned that there are some exclusive ones that are no longer available. Yeah, possibly. There's a few that are no longer available. I have a... Where is he? I have one that was exclusive. I don't know if it's exclusive anymore, but... It is Drunk Fritz. He has his own little scenario in the book as well, where you are just stupid, out of your mind drunk, and you have to walk home from the tavern to your house. A lot of fun. I'm definitely going to play that scenario one day. But this was an exclusive one. I think the Angry Jackalope, this one, was also an exclusive one. But I just really like this one a lot more than the normal one. But I'll definitely be on the lookout as well for I think it's normally at holiday seasons when they have some of the limited ones. And I like them a lot. And what I also do nowadays is, since I got into Moonstone, is I buy the little books with the lore, additional lore stuff. Just because, like I said, I just enjoy Moonstone a lot. And lore is very, very important to me in a game, and this one's lore is kind of nice. Cool thing as well, Ben, about Moonstone is that there's not really a war going on. It's not like Warhammer, where there is only war. The only differences that they have is basically about these moonstones and who gets the moonstones to take them to the wizards in the wizards tower. Because the wizards, they will pay some serious gold for it. It's the basic gist of it. There has been wars. There have been wars, but it's a time of peace in the land of Talbur. But, and I 100% know that Mark knows more about this, there is something going to happen. There is something going to happen soon, and I think it's going to be like an all-out war again or something. I mean, the fact that the shades are here now is I think, like the... What's he called? The Sunken King? Was he called the Sunken King? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, guys, I'm also going to call it quits soon, I think. We did a 3-hour stream, which was okay, but like I said, I am going to have to work tomorrow on a normally free day, but just to give me a little room for the rest of the week. Do you recommend a book and separate kits? Depends on what you want to play. There's 2 starter sets. We have the one that I just showed. This one. So yeah, we have this one, the one that I just showed, and we have another one, which is called... Somebody will know. Somebody will know. But there's another starter set. It's a little bit more expensive, and it comes with the shades and the Leschevault, I think. Life and Death Struggle, it's called, yeah. But I definitely recommend picking up one of the starter sets at least, because you get the Moonstones. You get the 2 decks that I just talked about. You get dice, you get a little measurement tool. So yeah, I would recommend just getting a starter set. It's the best way to start. And maybe buy an additional box. I think that's what I did. No, that's not true. I bought the starter set, and then after that I got the Jackalope, the normal one. And then I realized, like, ooh, the fonts are pretty cool, and they have like a Commonwealth thing, because yeah, there's different factions, right, Ben? Chubbs, for example, he's pure Leschefeld. But Boris, the bunny summoner, he's Commonwealth and Leschefeld. So you can mix and match humans. I can play Boris with Baron from Fancy Hat or Friar Flavius or anyone, or the gnomes for that matter. So there's lots of cool combinations possible, and I think that is one of the other interesting things about Moonstone. I mean, I'm glad you asked. Please elaborate. About an hour ago, because I've been talking for about an hour about it. Hello YouTube, by the way. Yeah, check out what faction you want to collect and pick up your starter. That's the best. That's the best thing to do. Yeah. At the beginning, I was not a huge fan of the life and death thing. I thought. Yeah, but Ola, they're kind of just getting started as well, you know. It's quite a small company, small team. Yeah, I have one. It is hard because you don't know the rules yet, Ben. But yeah, like resources wise, seriously, the Moonstone website is really, really, really good. It looks nice. They're not trying to sell you everything all the time, you know. They're not. There's just lots of information on it, and then there's also an app, which I don't know from the top of my head, but I think it's called Moonstone. Moonstone. And that's basically an app where you can see all the cards and all the factions and everything that works together, and that is very, very convenient. Apart from that, there's a couple of YouTube videos out there. And yeah, like I mentioned, I'm going to make a video about this as well. Yeah, oh yeah, and the every starter set also has a faction exclusive model. So that's also a fun thing about the store. Which are the faction exclusives from the Life and Struggle sets? Is it the donkey dude that you had? Yeah, they can be bought as single minis. That is true. Hey, no problem, man. Yeah, like I mentioned, it's not. I just really like the game. It's not that I'm sponsored or anything. It's just when I get excited about a game that the people from my community know, I can get quite literally obsessed with something. But this is quite extreme. I really like. Really like Moonstone. And I hope that I can play it again this weekend. And otherwise I'm just going to play against myself or something. I don't know. So my lovely people, like I said, I'm going to close it off soon because it's 11. I have to work tomorrow, and I don't really want to, but yeah. Nah, my work is fine. I hope I managed to kind of help everybody with the shitty day that you've been having. Everybody had a shit day at work apparently, and yeah, I hope I fixed it a little bit. Let's see who we are going to raid into. I think Banka is on, Epic Duck is on, Brennigan is on, everybody is on. Raid. Bunks. Yeah, we're going to raid into Banka. Of course, Banka is one of the people that really helped me out when I was just starting out. He's from the UK. An awesome dude. And I think, yeah, you guys, I think you should just give him a follow. It is free. So please be nice to him, and I'd like to thank you guys for being here again. It was nice to stream again. Sometimes I lose a little bit of motivation to stream, not because of the stream itself or whatever, but I get from work and I'm still kind of wound up, and I have to, you know, I have to make a little switch. But this time, like, I'm not too tired. It's nice. It was nice to get back to it again. New video will be out next week. So this week we're going to skip a week probably, because I'm working on the Dead Man's Hand review, which is going to be interesting. I'm very curious to see what you guys think about Dead Man's Hand, and if it's something for you. Do you know it, Spider? I don't know if you know Dead Man's Hand. But anyways, we're going to raid into Banka. Thank you, and please see you guys later. I think, right? Are we raiding already, or what the hell is going on? Mark, thank you so much for all the information as well, dude. And yeah, there will be content, and I will drop it in the Discord for sure. I have the same name, so if you wanna add me someday or talk to me or whatever, let me know. Alright guys, let's raid Banka, let's give him a follow. Don't forget that, okay? Just, you know, the best thing would be everybody goes in, everybody follows Banka. Banka is an awesome dude. Alright. See you guys later.